humble. I'm the lion in the jungle. You just trying not to fumble. Rumble, young man, rumble. Never slip nor stumble. I take off, poof, magic. Now watch me juke through the traffic. Footwork, fantastic. Dominating every facet. Treat the pocket like plastic. Here come the blitz, pass it. Got it on, smash. Put on the gas. I will not crash. 100 yard dash. 100 yard dash. 100 yard dash. 100 yard dash. 100 yard dash.
Yeah. Yeah. Taking another shot at Henny. Fuck. Actually, wait 1 second. Actually, yeah, you know what? Fuck it. Turn down.
I'm in a brand new model. It'll be here tomorrow. I don't got fears or problems. Only got real ones round them. Only got. It take a week to count it. Then I'm back up. Name the place and we back up. Running these racks up. 100 meals a week after. Dying from laughter. When they come to handles, never had one.
Coach, thank you much. EA Sports coverage of the NFL
like
brings us to the city of Angels, Los Angeles, California. The scene a few moments ago, here it is. It's unlike any other in sport as both teams made their way out of the tunnel. These folks are fired up as their guys are ready to do battle between the Arizona Cardinals and the Los Angeles Rams.
Yeah. I didn't know about that one, but that's
Ready? 95-56, 95-56.
First carry of the game for Jalen Samuels. And right away, they're going to stack him up right at the line of scrimmage. Calling no gain on the game's first play. And it's second down now. Looking to throw on second down. Breeze. This one into the hands of Kittle, the tight end. They'll get 9 there as that sets him up better for third down. The last catch nearly got him a first, but it did not. And they'll try to convert on 3rd and inches. And he will have a first down here at about the 40. Give him 6 yards in the first down.
Defensively here, you're facing a top 5 team in terms of points scored in the NFL. So when they're that high-powered, you've got to find a way to hold them under 20. Because to me, that's the magic number. 20 points scored gives yourself you give yourself your best chance to win.
So if they're up around 24, 28, 30, they could be in some trouble.
I think so, because then you turn it into a shootout. And that means your offense has to keep pace.
Throwing on first down, but this one winds up to be incomplete. So second down and 10. Once again, they'll go from the 40. Now Breeze. That one into the hands of his tailback, Samuels. And they get to him after a gain of 6 to the 46. They face a 3rd and 4 after that last completion gets them 6. To throw is Breeze. And able to haul it in is Kittle. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. So the big play gets him all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for 1st and 10. On first down, it's Samuels. And he'll get about 5 here as he'll take this down inside the 20-yard line.
How about his performance last week? Over 200 yards. I think his decisiveness, one cut and he goes, that's what's really made him pile up the yardage.
And the yardage he piled up last week, easily honored with NFC Offensive Player of the Week.
I would have voted for him.
The first down run got 5. Here's 2nd and 5.
Let's go. Hey, 7.
Brees going to throw. And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. Ryan Kerrigan in there for the sack, and it's an important one from a personal standpoint, as that is sack number 100 in what has certainly been a terrific career to this point. And he's got Lockett, and he's going to take this one in for a Rams touchdown. Tyler Lockett with touchdown number 7 on the year. And the Rams take it right down and score on the opening drive. Tucker able to connect on the extra point, and that makes the score 7-0. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. This is fielded at the goal line.
No way. Come the fuck on.
He's got daylight. 20. Touchdown, Cardinals. Officially an even 100 yards coast to coast on the kick return, as his guys are on the board here in this first quarter. Well, there you go. They gave up a score to start the game, and as quick as they could get it back, they did on the return.
And people talk about this all the time, whether you're coaching it, whether you're trying to work on it, whether you're just trying to put in the minds of your players. Attack back as fast as you can after giving up a score. No quicker way than on a kick return.
So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. The LA offense ready to go for their next drive. And, you know, certainly a lot of football left to be played. We're not into December yet, but right now where we stand, they're first place in their division. Looking good, looking to be a threat come January.
And let's think about
it was like more exaggerated. I did, but like I don't know why it was like more exaggerated than it
make the playoffs. Number 2 goal is win your division. Number 3 goal, and the biggest goal, I think, is to be the highest seed possible that you can be heading into the playoffs, so that you can have as many home games as possible to try and get you to the Super Bowl.
And right now fighting for every win possible to try and at least secure home field for the wild card and or divisional round. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. From the gun, it's Brees. Taking a shot for Samuel.
Let's fucking go.
And it's caught inside the 10.
Get there. Get there.
Into the end zone. Touchdown.
Bang. Fucking bang.
Curtis Samuel hitting double digits with his 10th touchdown of the season. And the Rams have taken the lead. Tucker now for the extra point.
Let's go.
And his kick is no good. It's an early miss. We'll see if that has any ramifications later. Here's the afternoon wears on. Now he's back out there to boom this one away, maybe with some frustration after the PAT miss. This one fielded at the 5.
Sit the fuck down, 83.
And he'll take this across the 25, couple extra yards up to the 27-yard line. Now after the completion, we're going to get a timeout, an injured player. We'll check on his status when we get back. They'll try and start this drive in the air. He finds his man Johnson. I call it no gain there on the first down play.
They've got good playmakers on the offensive side of the ball. I don't know what happened last week to really hurt their performance and hold down their production, but I would dare say that this week in practice, there's a lot of talk about how they're going to increase their proficiency.
Yeah, that was a good start getting the playmakers involved. You mentioned that to me pregame. That's what they did there.
Yeah, I think a lot of people think the coaching staff really gets on them, and that's how they motivate them.
Dude,
most of these guys are self-motivated. They have a lot of pride in their performance.
Ready? 53, check 53. Go.
They'll run. This is Melvin Gordon. It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
Not right now.
2nd and 4 at the 45-yard line.
I'll let you know.
The last run got 6. Now
in like
2nd
half an hour,
and 4.
probably. I ain't ordering it.
Pistol, they run with
I ain't ordering it.
looking for a crease,
You
can't
lie,
find
you know why.
one. Stopped at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play that time, and they'll look to convert on what will be a 3rd and 4.
You order it. I'll go pick it up. You order it.
Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Escaping the pressure right. And he will not throw it
glitch through your
away.
body.
He goes out of bounds, well shy of the line of scrimmage, so that's a sack. It's a loss of a full 3 yards, and it brings up 4th down. Here comes the Cardinals punter now, as he's on to punt for the first time this afternoon.
Yeah.
He gets us away. It's a good one, drawing toward the sidelines. And a little too much mustard on that one. It hits a couple yards into the end zone. A missed opportunity there maybe to pin him back.
Yeah, right. Well, I was winning in the beginning of the game, but the last game, but whatever.
The LA offense ready to go for their next drive. Running to start the drive is Samuels. He'll get about 3 as he's taken down at the 23.
One thing to keep in mind, partner, especially in the second half, when you've got a running back of this size, of these dimensions, I can just tell you, attrition does set in for a defense because you're excited about hitting him in the first half. Maybe not so much in the second half, and some of these shorter gains turn into bigger runs later.
And this should be the final play before the quarter ends.
That's the end of the first quarter with the score Rams 13.
Now 2nd and 7 from the 23.
Got you, boy.
You go 21.
55, Mike 55.
Hey, Charlie.
Mike 55.
Jesus Christ.
Breeze now. He's got his all-pro receiver, Michael Thomas. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. It's a gain of 15, and the Rams have a first down.
Kadir's not here right now. He's leaving a message.
They'll run on first down. Samuels. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. It's a loss of 2 there, bringing up 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 12.
0-2, 0-2.
The 36-yard line.
55.
5.
Watch the screen. Watch the screen.
On 2nd and 12, Breeze. Open man is Samuel, complete. And they bring him to the ground just shy of midfield. That's a gain of 13, first down Rams.
In today's football, where receivers break tackles, make people miss, get upfield for the extra yardage, when you see a play like that where it's caught and he's dropped on the spot, that's a big-time play by the defense.
And they'll work this down to the 40-yard line, tackled there. It's a gain of 11 and a first down L.A. So into Cardinal territory now. It's 1st and 10, right at the 40. To throw, it's Breeze. Gets this to a standout receiver, Thomas. That one goes for 24 yards. On first down, Samuels.
What the fuck is that? That's not realistic at all.
Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be 2nd down.
61. Match box right. 14.
2nd and 5 now. Breeze. And this is going to be caught, but they'll say out of bounds. So it's incomplete. Something we haven't really seen much of from him, an incomplete pass.
Yeah, last week he finished at 70%. This week he's up over 80%. I don't know how you slow him down. Pass rush is usually the best way because a quarterback on his back usually can't complete a pass.
Hey, zoom.
From the gun on 3rd down, Breeze. It's complete to Lockett. And he's going to take this one in for a Rams touchdown. Drew Brees does it again. 3 first-half touchdown passes for him now. And the Rams tack on to their advantage. Tucker with the extra point. And the lead now stands at 13. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. And with this deficit, you can't have too many more drives like the last drive where you had to punt it away.
You know what I would tell my offense right here? The punter doesn't exist, guys. He
I
doesn't
exist.
He's not a team anymore. I just cut him, all right? So you've got to go out and create some offense for us here and give us some points. No way does that guy get on the field on this drive.
Poor punter.
Yeah, it wasn't his fault. But hey, listen, there's got to be casualties at times. We're trying to win a game.
They'll try and run it. Here's Gordon. And he will not get there as they stop him short right around the 34-yard line. It's a gain of just 3, and the offense likely going to yield to the punting unit here on 4th down. They'll run for it. It's Gordon. And he's taken down at the 43, but not before picking up the first. A big roll of the dice on 4th and 1, but it pays off. They convert. Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. Sliding out of the pocket. On the run, he'll let it go deep. Right sideline. And that is incomplete. Took a shot there on 1st down, but he couldn't reel it in.
It's been my observation there's been a nice variety of play calling defensively. You and I often talk about an offense's ability to keep a defense off balance with what they're doing. I think the converse has been true in this game.
And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down.
Well, someone's been up to the task so far in this game. They are already up a couple of scores, Brandon, and guess what? I think they're just going to pin their ears back now and get upfield and get after the quarterback.
Been such an impressive first half to get that lead. And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. And we remind you, coming up at the half, we'll join who, Charles?
The coach.
The coach, Jonathan Coachman, standing by in Orlando. He'll have stats and scores from games in progress, as well as scores from
my God, that's such a weird part of the
we get slap happy up here sometimes. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. 23 yards on the play. They'll look to throw now on 1st down. Flush to his right. Oh, he got position on him, and he pulls it in. That's now a pair of explosive plays in succession, both north of 20 yards.
White side too, like some
as a general rule, offensive linemen like to know where their quarterback's going to be when he's setting up to throw the football. But sometimes they just have to get on the run, get on the move. He was able to do that.
Now the pressure gets there, and he goes down just inside the 20 at the 19. Max Crosby able to get in there for his 2nd sack of the afternoon. Sacks a growing theme in this first half. This is 2nd and long. 2nd and 14. Eluding the pressure right.
No. Oh, there we go. There we go, Sherman.
It's the former Seahawk, Richard Sherman. Past the 10 to the 11-yard line.
How your guy had it? I don't even know how I got it.
Kelsey, the intended receiver there. Those INTs all sting, but you throw one in the red zone, I think especially as a rookie, maybe it stings a little bit more.
I think what you're saying is they don't all count the same, do they? Right? Interceptions in the red zone that you've given up points now. Those are precious, so you have to learn from those and in a hurry.
They'll run with Samuels, and he'll just push his way forward for a few as the clock will run. The Cardinals going to use the first of their timeouts as they stop it with 19 seconds to go in half number 1. Three yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7.
21. Hey, team 6.
Here's Brees to throw. It's caught, blocked it. And he's going to be out of bounds right at midfield. Big yardage after the catch. That one winds up going for 36. So the line of scrimmage all the way up to midfield now as they've got it 1st and 10. From midfield, here's Breeze.
I'm not. These aren't
It's
even
intercepted.
picks.
It is. It's intercepted. It's the Pro
Fuck
Bowl
out of here. No one missed
Kinkley
that
that
thing in
picks
life.
it.
Oh my God. Jesus.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10.
Hey, echo. Switch up.
They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. Flushed out right. Now he'll let it go deep. It's intercepted. It's the former Seahawk, Richard Sherman. And his guys have got it back at the closing stages of the first half. The LA offense ready to go for their next drive. Time for a final kneel down or a safe run, and then they can head to the locker room with a lead.
Yeah, or they can even run a screen. You know, something they feel is somewhat safe that might actually pop and turn into a big play. That's what you usually run in this situation.
Or go 4 verticals because why not?
Because you're feeling it, right? You're just feeling it.
Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3. Fielded about a yard deep. And the decision to bring it out, a good one, as he's up a yard or 2 shy of the 30. Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. They have the ball here for the inaugural drive of the second half. Pretty big deficit, though. We'll see what adjustments were made in that locker room. And there goes Melvin Gordon. Past the 20. Touchdown, Cardinals. Melvin Gordon with a lucky number 13 touchdowns now on the year, as his guys are back within a single score. Extra point up and good by Catanzaro, and that will shave one more off this lead. Now Catanzaro after the touchdown to kick it away. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. The LA offense ready to go for their next drive. Breeze now on 1st down. Setting up the screen, this is Samuels. Wow, evasive.
Make a miss.
And he's going to be out of bounds right at midfield. A really nice gain of 25 yards.
When you run a screen pass really well, you got to like the look of it because so many parts come together to make it work well. The offensive linemen, where they're faking people out, the back slipping out there, catching the football, then all of them going together as one unit downfield. A really nice pickup.
3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down. On 2nd and 7, Breeze. A 50-50 ball here, and it's intercepted. Picked off at about the 31. And they are going to set up shop at the 32-yard line.
91. Number 1. 2.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Complete, the tight end Kelsey. And he will lose yardage here to the 31-yard line. That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be 2nd down. That pass play wound up for negative yardage, so here's 2nd and 11. They run it here with Gordon. Give him 3 yards on the run there. That still leaves him with a difficult 3rd and 8 coming up. On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. Got a man, it's Arcega-Whiteside. And he gets this one to midfield before he's brought down. It'll be an Arizona 1st down on a gain of 17. From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. He gets this one to Johnson. And he's corralled, but not before getting it inside the 35. Give him 16 yards there, and it's a Cardinals 1st down as well. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10.
Hey, Orbit. Snap.
He'll look to throw. And he's going to be intercepted a 3rd time. Picked up by Harrison Smith. And he's able to get it back to right around the 27. Certainly not what he was hoping for, Charles. That's now 3 interceptions in this ball game.
But there's a lot of knowledge to be gleaned every time you throw an interception if you do things the right way. And Hasn't there been a pretty darn good quarterback along the way who threw a lot of interceptions early, learned from them, became great later?
Who would that be?
That'd be one Peyton Manning. Threw 28 his rookie year. That's the NFL record. How'd things turn out for him?
I think okay. He's the guy in all the commercials now, right?
Yeah, I think he's doing okay.
And down he goes, but he takes it up to the 40. A gain there of 12 yards and a first down L.A. He's having a big game through the air, and sometimes those smart decisions just dump it off. That's how you continue to have big games through the air.
I agree totally. That's a great analogy, a great way to put it, because he doesn't get too greedy where everything has to be pushed downfield, trying to create big plays that aren't there. You dump it off and take that nice gain, and things add up, and now you have the kind of game he's having.
Give him 30 yards there. This quarterback now over 300 yards now for the game, and time to improve on that as he's got a 1st and 10. A run there on 1st down and a pretty good one of 5 yards, so make it 2nd and 5. 5 yards is the tally on 1st down. That brings up 2nd and 5. From the 24, Breeze. Looking left side, he's got it, complete. And they've got it inside the 10 at the 8. That'll put him right at 99 yards receiving now as he's got a 1st down. Working from the gun, it's Breeze. And he's going to be taken down, sacked back around the 18-yard line. Ryan Kerrigan, he's the one to get him, and that is sack number 7 for him on the year. 1st down, a bit of a disaster, and now on 2nd and goal, back even further. Now Breeze steps away to his left. And he's got it. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Rams. 4 touchdown passes now for Drew Brees. And the Rams tack on to their advantage. A good, sustained drive there in this 3rd quarter, capping it off with a touchdown to give them a nice 2-score advantage.
It was actually a fun one to watch, wasn't it? I mean, for me, seeing the mix of what they did, how they moved the ball downfield, very sharp, too. Each and every play seemed to be executed with great dispatch.
He hits the big target for the 2-point try. Defenses hate those guys, especially around the goal line.
It's hard to decide who you're going to put on him. Are you going to put a smaller corner on him? Or are you going to put a safety who doesn't have maybe the same coverage skills? How about a linebacker? He may have the size, but he's not used to really covering in space. That's why the tight end gives you such a great advantage when you're throwing the football.
Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. And 3 interceptions in this game, and I would have to think, I wasn't a quarterback, but number 4 is kind of, you're like,
that easy.
No, what's interesting is, what do the coaches decide to do now? Having thrown 3, do you alter your offensive strategy? Do you take the ball out of his hands and maybe turn to the running game? Or do you have that supreme confidence that he's going to turn things around?
We'll see what they do. And he's going to be stopped here for no gain. And that's going to take us to the end of the 3rd quarter play. The offense on 3rd down tonight, they've hit 2 for 4 thus far. They're looking at 3rd and a few inches. They'll try and run for it. Here's Johnson. And they will touch him down, but not before he gets the 1st. And 5 yards on the play there as the drive will continue. They stay on the ground on 1st for Johnson. And this time he's going backwards. So after the no gain on the last attempt, here they get him behind the line. 2nd and 11. Escaping the pressure right.
Oh, God,
It's Kelsey on the ground. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. And this is going to be another 1st down as the tackle's going to be made at the Rams' 32-yard line. So from Rams territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 32-yard line. They'll set up to throw. Stepping up, he's going to keep it. The improv on the scramble there gets him 6, and it'll be 2nd down.
Partner, he was going through his progressions. Not there, not there. After about the 3rd one, he decided he better pull it down and run for it. And he slides down and avoids the hit for good measure. Here's a pass swung out left to his running back.
And he'll take this one in for the Arizona touchdown. David Johnson, his third touchdown now on the year, as his guys are back within a single score. Catanzaro now for the extra point. He's got it, and they're back within a touchdown at 28-21. Now Catanzaro after the touchdown to kick it away. This fielded at the 2. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. Charles, you'd said the magic number was probably right around 20 for this defense because they're facing one of the top 5 offenses in the league in terms of points. They've had their moments, but
SpongeBob
this offense
didn't let
just
it
a little
loose.
too good, isn't it?
They really are, because no matter what you do to make an adjustment on defense, they've had an answer for it.
Let's go.
Go, go.
Throwing on first down is Breeze. That one into the hands of his tailback, Samuels. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. First down, Los Angeles there with a pickup of 14 yards. Breeze now perfect since the second half started. 7 of 7. It's 1st and 10. They go draw play. This is Samuels. And the hole closes quickly there. He gets maybe a couple up to the 38. Offensively with the lead, you want to run the ball, keep the clock going, but you also want to still kind of be in attack mode too, right? So how do you do that and not come back on your heels?
Yeah, think about all the practices we've watched where they have that tempo period to go over things just like this, where they describe the scenario, tell you what they're looking for, and make sure that they're still attacking, yet at the same time not going so fast as to leave too much time on the clock.
Getting it to him in space pays off big time. That winds up going for 31. What a luxury to have a tight end that can not only catch it, but then can run after the catch like that.
What was the old expression back in the good old days that they used to carry pianos on their backs when they were after they caught the football? Someone would stop and bang out a tune along the way as well. But nowadays, these guys are essentially bulked up wide receivers, and they are a full part of the passing game, and we see a lot of big plays as we just saw there.
And he's going to get hit at the line of scrimmage and driven backwards. Officially no gain on the play, and it's 2nd down. So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10. On play action. Now Breeze. That's going to be caught by Samuel. And they do get him down, but not before he's able to slip it inside the 5-yard line. That'll be marked as a 27-yard pickup. Shotgun handoff to Samuels. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Los Angeles. Jalen Samuels with touchdown number 7 on the year. And the Rams tack on to their advantage. Tucker able to connect on the extra point. And the lead now up to 14. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked, but you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. 2nd and 10. And down he goes on the pressure from the Rams defense. Calais Campbell in there to drop him for his 11th sack of the year. The Cardinals on 3rd down. They've converted 3 out of 5 thus far. This will be 3rd and 19. Dancing to his, and the pressure gets to him again. The sack by Jordan Willis. Two minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. So the Cardinals, they've got the football here as we get you reset. They come up on a 4th down situation with things not looking particularly rosy. He's going to let it fly. And this is intercepted, and that should do it. It's the former Seahawk, Earl Thomas, and his guys will set up shop at midfield at the 50-yard line. Good starting field position for them here as they come up 1st and 10 right at the 50-yard line. This is Samuels. Yeah, he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard. Another yard would probably put this thing in the books. It's 2nd and 1. Bree's going to throw here. And that is incomplete. They don't get the hook up there, but you really have to marvel at how precise he's been throwing the football these last couple weeks.
Oh, that's a perfect word for it, precise, because if you're at 70% or better 2 weeks in a row, you have a job as long as you want one in this league, won't you? I mean, let's face it, it's not just West Coast offense either. He's putting the ball downfield as well.
Hey, exit.
Mike, 55. Check, 55, Mike.
Breeze to throw on 3rd and 1. The 20. And able to hold
Just a fucking touchdown, kiddo.
And they will eventually get him down, but he's inside the 5 all the way to the 3. So much for the run on 3rd and 1. Instead, it's a big chunk in the pass game. 1st down. And now a throw on 1st down there, but it's incomplete.
When you got your backs in the shadow of your goal line, you've got to be physical in that situation because there's not a whole lot of space, not a lot of wild plays that can be run there.
That's put up or shut up time. Defensively, nice job just to make sure they didn't complete it on that. And it's complete. He's got it in the end zone. Touchdown, Rams. Tyler Lockett. His 3rd touchdown of the game, number 9 on the season. And the Rams tack on to their advantage. Tucker with the extra point, and the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. They're down big here late. I don't know. You just one last drive here for pride.
Some people like to do that. I remember playing for a guy once. We were down huge, and someone said, "Coach, what do you want to call?" He just waved a hand like, "Who cares? Let's get out of here and do something some other time." But some teams like to do something at the end to feel a little bit better as they continue to move forward.
Yeah, probably just want to put this one behind them. Now Gordon. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. Now the Cards going to call another timeout, their 2nd, as he'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the game. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on 1st down. They'll set up a throw. Flush to his right. It's caught by Sanders.
Oh, my God.
And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Arizona. Emmanuel Sanders. His 3rd
last
touchdown
touchdowns
now
against
on
me.
the year. And the Cardinals get a bit closer. Extra point good by Catanzaro. So 2 scores down. Time definitely not an ally, but here comes the onside kick. And the Rams have got it. And that should just about seal this one. They knew they needed a miracle. They had to have that onside kick. They didn't get it.
Well, as we knew, even before they put the toe to the leather on that one, their chances of getting that done, slim and none. And I do believe we saw Slim just leave the door, didn't we?
We did indeed. I think we're down to 9. He'll air it out deep. This is caught inside the 15. And he's going to take this one in for a Rams touchdown. Michael Thomas hitting double digits with his 10th touchdown of the season. And the Rams tack on to their advantage. Tucker able to connect on the extra point. And the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21.
Yo.
Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. Let's just be frank. They're playing for pride at this point.
that's all that's left, because
Get there, Earl.
not a chance.
Ah, bitch, I'm done. Who the fuck is 19? Archie on the white side. No way this nigga runs that fast. I'm done.
His first touchdown on the year. And the Cardinals cut into that lead. Well, with that touchdown pass, I'm going to bring up a point from earlier in the year. Some of the fans were saying, when do we turn
like letting my guard down.
Well, he's looking pretty good right now.
Yeah,
this got all high scoring at the end.
The fans are bringing that up because I'm not the head coach. Okay, so he's got to deal
like
with it.
Fucking
but
like 4 touchdowns.
Question. With the way their season is going, I think now is the time to turn the page and let him get some starts before this season is over.
Well, fourth quarter, they felt like they needed the football back. Unfortunately, they couldn't get it.
And I know we brought analytics into the game, and someone has said here that the data says that when a team's expecting an onside kick, 80% of the time, the team expecting it, they do actually recover the ball, which is what we saw here. I just wonder if that number is much more of a anecdotal type of a number. Kind of like when the coaches tell us, well, when you score on special teams, 93% of the time you win the game. I'm still waiting to see that number is empirical.
Hey, Delta.
Breeze is looking to throw. He'll rifle this one deep right side. And he almost had it defensively. Could have been a game changer there in this second half. Instead, it's third down. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down. From the gun, it's Breeze. Looking long for Thomas. And it's incomplete. They're still throwing to the very end. But now this game is over. Well, Charles, it's one thing to win. It's another thing to win and put up the amount of points that they did. Boy, were they clicking on offense.
They can't help but feel great about themselves, can they? I mean, what a game to put up that number of points, continually feel like they're moving the ball and things are working and clicking. They think that they can bottle this and carry it with them.
And as an offensive coordinator, you just don't think you can do anything wrong. Whatever you call, run, pass, it's all going to work.
That's called being in the zone.
So for L.A., it's an important win for their playoff hopes as they move to 8-4. And they will hit the road next week for a date with the Green Bay Packers. Meanwhile, for Arizona, it was a win they needed to turn the season around, but instead they fall to 5-7. And they'll get a chance to redeem themselves at home next week. That'll do it for us. I'm Brandon Gaudin alongside Charles Davis. Thanks to our entire crew as well. We'll talk to you next time. So long, everybody.